every year we go on a golf outing. On this golf outing, it's a good time. But when we're done, it's on a holiday and all the bars are closed. But one of the people, our friend who golfs with us, owns a bar. So they have like 5 of us go back, 5 or 10 of us. We go back to the bar and they use their key and they unlock it. It's usually a little darker in there than it normally would be. And we go in there and we basically have a little mini secret party in the middle of town in the town's most popular bar, restaurant, with no one there and just us. Last year, we left, and it's a little bit secretive, so we don't want anyone to know, really, because they don't want a ton of people, just really, really close people, you know? Like, hey, inner circle, come on, keep it on the DL. We don't want this entire golf outing coming. So, last year, my buddies that I golfed with aren't part of that inner circle. I'm only part of that inner circle because my parents are. So I had my buddies and we sent them home. And they actually, we didn't lock the door. And they went home, which was uptown. And they ended up walking uptown to get food, forgetting that it was a holiday. And we forgot to lock the door. And they walked in thinking the bar's open. Like, of all the people of the whole town, the people that we were golfing with were the ones that happened to come and walk in the door and just be like, oh, is it closed? Is it dark? And then we were like, hey, you know, once they're there, it was like just funny. And it was like, come on in, join the party, you know? We're gonna go lock that door. So we're in there and we turn on the radio. At first we order pizza, but we turn on the radio. And the problem is, this place is supposed to be closed. And the radio not only starts playing inside, it starts playing outside onto the street, out to the main road of town, the main 4. Like dead center of town. This speaker is just blaring all the music that's playing inside out in this town street. And this town's supposed to be shut down, really. So they're scrambling, like turning the music down, shutting it off, hitting all the buttons, playing with it, trying to get it to stop playing in the street. And they're just working at it. So we're hungry. And while they're working at that, we leave, a couple of us, and we order pizza. And there's a pizza place that's open about 4 doors down. So we head down to this pizza place and we order ourselves like 4 or 5 large pizzas. And we carry it back to this restaurant. I think in the past one time, someone who worked there, or the owner, went into the restaurant and made nachos, like a big pile of just custom made nachos, just to be like, this is what we're eating. But this year, we went and ordered like 5 pizzas, which is normal we do. Meanwhile, we step outside, and that's how we noticed the music was playing. We're heading to the pizza, and we're like, oh my gosh. This music's been blaring out to the whole town. Our Uptown party has been broadcasting live to everyone. So, instead of going to get the pizzas right away, we turn around and we head back into the bar. And we're like, hey, just so you know, this music you're playing is going out to the street. Everyone can hear it. And that's when they got on it. So now they're working on it, and now we headed to get pizza. And this is a huge problem, right? Can't be blaring music. So we get back from the pizza, paid for it, went in there, got back. They're still blaring music. And so now we gotta figure out, what are we gonna do? So we eat the pizza, and they're playing with the music, and just working on it, and working on it, and working on it. Eventually, the daughter of the place and I kind of go get the daughter works there. She kind of knows what's going on a little bit. And they kind of go, you're young enough, you're tech savvy. You get in there. Fix this. So the daughter and I go to work on the system, and we got all these knobs and all these buttons. It's like, okay, here we go. We're trying things. And I'm going over the door, and I'm leaning out into the street. And I'm like, no, it's still playing. Meanwhile, people hear us outside, and they come to the door, and they like try to get in, and they're like peeking in the window at us, and we're like, nothing to see here. We're not open. Cheers, we're not open. So, meanwhile, I'm like unlocking the door to listen. I'm like, nope. We go back, and we're hitting all the buttons. And it's just not good, and it's going on and on. Oh my gosh. I got interrupted. Where was I? So we are working feverishly to cut down the system to stop the music from playing outside. And we're also eating pizza. It was really good pizza. And we're enjoying ourselves. We're having a good time. And actually, the fact that we're trying to get this thing shut off is keeping us entertained. Me and the daughter, at least. So we're working away, and finally, the owner comes up, our friend, and he goes, screw it. And so we lost. We couldn't get it shut off. Never got it. But the silver lining is, at that point, it was like, let's roll with it. We've already been blasting music for an hour. And he cranked it up and blared music out into the street. And we just had a nice night listening to music and jamming out and having a good time. And we didn't worry about it. If trouble came from the music playing, we'd face it then. And we just let it go and enjoyed ourselves. In trouble, it never came. And we had a fun night. We had a great time. And that my story. On the night that we blasted music into the uptown and had a great time at the bar that was closed.